Hi everybody, go Bengals. Okay, so for this vocab paint chip activity, you're going to ask your teacher for the paint chips. Now, the paint chips themselves have like words on them. Like this one is happenstance. There's always going to be one that has a very very friendly definition. So like this one has the definition for coincidence. This is just an example one. I'll have different words on there. But anyway, so what you're going to do is you're going to find one of the paint chips that has the definition on it, and you're gonna read the definition. Then and only then, and you're gonna write this one down. In the area that you'll see on the module. Then what you're going to do is take a look at some of the other paint chips that are available. So I'm going to flip this around. And so you see right here, I have, and there'll be a lot of words, so these all happen to be, whatever. But anyway, so there'll be a ton of words on different paint chip colors. The color has no significance at all. I just think they're pretty, and I was able to get these at the paint store, so I just grabbed what I could. Anyway, so I'm gonna okay, so coincidence, the definition. Events that happen at the same time that may not have been planned. Okay, fine, great. I'm gonna write that one down. Then I'm gonna look at my words. I'm not really sure what that one means. But luck, I know. So I'm going to go ahead and write luck down. But then I have to explain why I chose that. Well, I'll tell you why I chose that one. For example, I had to interview a teacher just for an assignment I actually have for my boss by next week. I'm like, oh, who am I going to interview? It has to be a 6th grade teacher. Well, lo and behold, Mrs. Breitbach happened to pop in. She's right there. So I consider that, oh my gosh, by luck, there's Mrs. Breitbach. So I would write that down, okay? I want it to be personal story, okay? Now, over here, let's say I come across this one. Well, I'm not really sure what that means. So I'm going to go to onelook.com, and I'll have that on the screen. And I'll type it in, and then over here, the first thing I want you to do is click on this little Jimmy Jobby so you can hear it. This is hard to do when you, right there. Okay, so first I'm going to click on it.
Happenstance.
I don't know if you could hear that, but she said happenstance. So I know how to pronounce it. Otherwise, I'm never going to use it. Then I'm going to look at the definition and say, oh, I think that goes with coincidence. Okay, so then I'm going to, on my paper, put the happenstance also with that. Oh, zoomed in too far. I'm going to put that here, and then I'm going to say, well, why did I choose happenstance? And I may go back to the definition and say it's the fact that something happens by chance. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of write why, but in my own words. Do not use the words on the computer, okay? And then you know what I might say even, well, hey, now this makes sense. Happen. Things happen at the same time that weren't planned. So that's what I would write. Now, you may look back at this and say, ooh, words similar to happenstance, and click on that, and you may see the word serendipity on there. But remember, you have to say why you chose it. Now, I happen to know this word because I watched a movie once, and it was called actually Serendipity. And here is the whole premise of the movie. So there's these two people, guy and a girl, that were in love in their 20s. But then they separated, you know what I mean, go to college and blah, blah, blah. And so then 10 years later, they happen to be in the same cafe ordering hot chocolate. And so that totally occurred by coincidence. And the name of the movie, again, was Serendipity. So that's how I totally related those two words. So I'm going to put that also on my paper. Well, I don't have, and write down like what I just told you about the movie. Okay? All right. There you go. Have fun. The paint chips are cool.